How long shall we be? There's a landslide and we move people. A landslide and we move people elsewhere. There must be technology. We are still backward. There must be technology to ensure that even this landslide-prone area can be made less land-prone, that even if there's these earthquakes, it doesn't affect the people, their culture way where they have lived for too long. The Bugishu, the Sebei have lived there for years, and they have never had this landslide. Why now? One must make a research and ensure that this thing is solved permanently, that people can go back and permanently live in those areas. It needs technology, it needs research, it needs some money to be put in. So a permanent solution. We cannot live always at the mercy of nature. It has rained heavily, landslide, people move, look to where to put them. No, no. There must be an end to that. It needs research, it needs money, it needs to put in place an institution just for land-prone areas. If we go to developed countries, there are areas where there is monsoon affected. And there are ways which they have arranged that when monsoon is coming, there's a way they can handle those people. When it's Katina, normally it hits the United States or so, they have a way of moving this temporarily for them to come back, not to move them permanently. And areas prone with earthquakes. There are things which can be done technically. And if you recall, 10, 15 years ago, or I can go a little bit back. When we got independence, we were asked, what is the population of Uganda? That was a primary living question. And the population was 6 million. Around independence, 6 million. So 6 million at independence to 40 something, 48, 46 now. We have done something to the environment. We have expanded without planning. Where there were trees which were holding the environment, we have just cut them without replanting. Countries cut trees. Trees are cut everywhere in the world. But there's a plan to replant. But the problem is that we have not had political stability since independence to enable these things to happen. And so now we are handling the effect after we have caused the problem. We have not planned for the 40 million from 62, the 40 million people. And all these disasters are caused by people. And you know what happens now to the forest authority? They have what they call replanting. And what they do, they harvest the forest. They say a forest is old and now they harvest it. So they cut all the trees where there was a natural forest, allocate it to a person who is going to replant. That person, instead of replanting a forest, he plants eucalyptus trees. And it's not a forest, it cannot sustain.